Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am back again with my guy Luca. Luca, say hello.
Yes, hello, chat. What's going on? Hope all is well.
Now, Monday I talked Seahawks with my guy. The Hawks not set. I didn't want to exclude talking about the Jets, so I brought Luca back on.
Okay, thank you, Jose.
Welcome
Thank
back,
you.
bro, brother.
Thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated.
Of course. Of course. Now, the last time I had you on,
Hmm.
I'm gonna take a second to gloat
Okay.
because I got something right.
Okay. I'm glad to see. What did you get right, Jose?
I said Corey Davis would not be on the Jets roster. Granted, I said
Hmm.
he would. Granted, I said he would get traded, and he instead ended up retiring.
Hmm.
But either way, a win is a win. To quote Vin Diesel, win by an inch or win by a mile. Winning is winning.
Very much so, Jose. Very much so.
Please tell me you know that movie quote.
I've heard the quote. I don't know the movie, Jose.
You and Scrub are going to drive me insane one day with your lack of movie knowledge. You, Scrub, and PT are all going to drive me insane. Watch a Fast and the Furious movie.
Oh, Fast and Furious. I know of the franchise, but I've never actually tuned into any of them. Sorry, Jose, I might disappoint you on that end.
Come again. Do you want to repeat that?
I said that I know of the franchise Fast and Furious, but I've never actually seen any of the movies. I know of the franchise, just never actually tuned into one of them. One of the movies.
I need a second.
All right.
I need, I need a second to process that.
I
As
know
I,
it.
as I pull up the Jets roster and schedule,
Okay.
and we can talk about that.
Okay.
I'll let you take it from here while I pull everything up. What do you think of the roster? What do you think
Okay.
of the team?
Well, Jose, I'm very excited as we are, I'd say, about a week and a half away from football. Can't wait. The roster issues that obviously, I'm pretty sure we talked about the offensive line the last time we spoke, and everything is coming to fruition because Dwayne Brown's back practicing. Mekhi Becton has the right tackle spot. Lakin Tomlinson's slotted in the left guard, and AVT's healthy, and Connor McGovern has the center job as of right now. So seems like I can't wait for the season, Jose. Um, any of my training camp worries have essentially diminished, so I'm all in.
Not even when it comes to safety.
Hmm. I mean, Tony Adams, I was there at camp a few days. I mean, he looked very rangy. I mean, it's obviously interesting what the Jets did with him because He didn't play. He only played in one preseason game, and he's not only played for about a year. He was a undrafted free agent last year, who the Jets picked up, and he only started to get playing time towards the end of the season, or I should say, starting playing time. And they must really like his range. I think he has a good football IQ, but he's got a lot to learn, obviously. But I think there's the good side with him. So I think he's more of the single high safety, those range safety that'll take on coverage if a cornerback needs help deep. Whitehead's not a cover safety. He's obviously more of a run stuffer. So I think Tony Adams is going to help us out in the deep balls.
And the physicians are concerned about winning.
The position.
When it comes to just our outside linebacker and strong safety.
Okay.
Because we just mentioned Tony Adams played in just one preseason game. Adrian almost, however you pronounce it.
Yep.
Is long in the tooth to be nice.
Yeah.
And I don't care what anyone says. Ashton Davis is Ashton Davis.
I agree. Even though he's had a good preseason, I still think Ashton Davis is Ashton Davis.
Yeah. We all know the one interception he got last year was because Jacoby Brissett.
Oh, yeah. I remember that game, Jose.
Jacoby Brissett is Jacoby Brissett. I'll just leave it at that. That's the only reason Ashton Davis got an interception.
Yep.
That and because Nick Chubb didn't go down at the 1-yard line.
Instead, he ran it in for a touchdown.
And the Jets were able to get a once-in-a-lifetime comeback. Oh, and because the only kicker worse than Katie Orr is Brett Nauer.
Yep.
Who just got signed by the Rams.
Yep, I saw that, Jose.
Yeah, it's amazing because somehow I got sideline passes to go on the sideline before the Rams' first preseason game. They had a rookie kicker making kicks from midfield, and they cut him to bring in a guy who missed 5 kicks in one playoff game.
That's true. Brett Maher. He's not good. He was a Jet at one point.
And somehow the Rams think he is better than a rookie who was making kicks from midfield.
That's right.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't to me either, Jose.
Can you please pull up the Jets roster? Because I can't.
I got you, Jose. No problem.
You gotta love technology.
It's a pain in the butt, Jose. I got the roster up here, so you
If,
can.
if, if you don't understand what I'm saying, check my tweet from last night.
Listen, I understand you completely. I'll definitely check your tweets, but again, I have the Jets roster.
No, I know you will. I'm just
Yeah, I understand.
telling people watching because I had a video up. I recorded it on StreamYard of watching it on YouTube while it's up, only to realize StreamYard messed it up and I had to stop it in the middle of the video quickly, then go to YouTube, take it down, and somebody DM me on Twitter and asked me, hey, what happened? Your video stopped in the middle. And I had to explain that StreamYard messed it up. Thank you, StreamYard.
Sucks, Jose. Technology.
Yeah, is a thing.
Oh yeah.
Yes. All right. Do you have the roster?
Yes, I do.
Let's see. Let's see. All right. Can we go through it?
Sure.
Oh, I almost forgot. Another position I'm worried about,
Okay.
which everyone else is worried about. Backup quarterback.
Uh-huh. It's an interesting position, Jose. Obviously, the Jets signed Tim Boyle to the practice
He
squad.
is not
He
the answer.
No, he's not,
Zach
Jose.
Wilson is not the answer.
He's not the answer either. I think, in my opinion, Jose, I think Zach Wilson made progress in preseason, but he was such at a low last year, Jose, that it's like, how good actually to compare to NFL standards is Zach?
Okay.
And
Did I don't know if you noticed
okay.
what the thumbnail for this video was. It was a picture of Robert Sala.
Mm.
Mr. Receipts.
Yes, Mr. Receipts.
It got so bad for Zach Wilson that at the end of the season, he said, I'm not going to play my third overall second year player because, to quote him, I want him to not think about football. I want him to go read a book.
Mm-hmm. I remember that,
And
Jose.
yet, now that you have Aaron Rodgers, and hey, God help me, God forgive me for saying this,
Okay.
but it's the truth. A future Hall of Famer who I just happened to draft in fantasy football.
Oh, wow.
Did you not notice that?
I might have not, Jose. I might have not.
You're in the league.
I'll be honest. I was in and out of the draft, but I obviously focused on my picks. But listen, hope again for both of our sakes, your fantasy, my football team. Knock wood, he does not get injured, and cross our fingers that he continues his elite play.
Now, if he gets hurt, knock on wood, he doesn't.
Knock on wood that he doesn't.
Are, are we really going to believe that Zach Wilson, the MILF Hunter, I don't have to say allegedly,
Yeah.
I do not have to say allegedly about that. The MILF Hunter is going to win game?
It's a risky bet, Jose. It's a risky bet.
As a matter of fact, right now on Twitter, I'm sharing this with our good friend from Let's Start Jet, Tyson.
Awesome.
Because
Awesome.
I want him to see this. What's the timestamp for we're at right now?
I believe we're at 16:16.
Thank you.
About 16 minutes in, Jose.
Now, to keep going with this while I inform Tyson what we're talking about.
Okay.
I can think of a couple backup quarterbacks that are worth trading for.
Okay.
Off the top of my head, one is Jameis Winston from the Saints, who, while he was with the Bucs, was an idiot. He has gotten better with the Saints.
Mm-hmm.
The second is Drew Lock from the Seattle Seahawks, because he has actually played in that offense
Mm-hmm.
before. He actually did very well in that offense the year before Vic Fangio got there and changed the whole offense. And after that season, he got traded for Russell Wilson, but I won't talk about that right now. And the third quarterback is an ex-New York Jet who should have stayed on the team, who is now a Detroit Lion.
I know who you're talking about.
Duke loves Teddy Bridgewater.
Yes, sir.
Which is better than Zach Wilson. Water. Did I say that out loud? Oh well.
It's okay, Jose. We all make mistakes, but those are some very good options, Jose. And I've also seen that. Colt McCoy's on the market.
Oh God no.
He's a free agent.
God no.
I know he beat your Seattle Seahawks a few seasons
No,
ago.
I'm not saying God no because of that.
Oh.
I'm saying God no because he's almost 35.
You might have a point, Jose.
If not 35 already.
Then there's also I was going to say a Jet.
Once you're talking about Colt McCoy, you might as well talk about getting AJ McCarron back from the XFL.
It's a name I haven't heard of in a while, Jose. And there's another name that I've paid attention to, and that is Brett Ripien, who beat the Jets not too long ago. But he
and
lost the Jets last year.
and, and he played so well in the preseason that he got beat out by a seventh-round rookie who threw seven interceptions.
Hmm.
And I'm talking about former Georgia quarterback Stetson Bennett. He played worse than him. He played worse than the kid from Georgia. Somehow. So no. So, Luca,
Yes.
you're the ideas you have would make Zach Wilson look good.
I'm not sure about that, Jose. I mean, Colt McCoy is up there. You do have a point, but Ripien it wasn't too is not a terrible option. But
No,
you could
okay.
your options are better.
This is the same Colt McCoy that hurt himself on a read option last year against the Denver Broncos. A
Yep.
read option. He wasn't scrambling. He was handing it off and taking one step to his right.
Hmm. Understand, Jose. I
And
understand.
Brett Ripien, the guy that got shoved by all the offensive linemen
Oh yeah, I remember that.
on Christmas Day.
I do remember that, Jose.
Why couldn't the Jets have made this easy and traded for Trey Lance? I'm not even being sarcastic.
Hmm.
You think I'm being sarcastic?
No.
Oh, good. I'm not being sarcastic. They could have traded for Trey Lance.
It's already been traded once, Jose. The Cowboys.
So trade with the Cowboys.
I mean, you know who we could trade for? Cooper Rush.
You know, you could trade for it after week 6, who might be a backup anyway.
Who?
My former quarterback, Russell Wilson.
As a backup? That's a lot of money, Jose.
That's a joke, though.
I know, I know.
That's a joke. That's a joke. That is me being mean and petty.
Yep. It's being facetious.
Yes. But that's who I am.
Yep, I understand, Jose.
Mean and petty.
Yep. But so far, Jose, to be honest, you've won that Russell Wilson trade.
Well, it's over, but unless they do so bad this year, because in that case, we're supposed to get either their third round pick or the Saints' third round pick.
Okay.
Whichever team does worse, we get that third round pick.
Yep.
So either way, the Seahawks are going to get a high third round pick.
Very much so, Jose.
But this is not a Seahawks video. Let's talk about the Jets roster.
Okay.
Let's talk about the running back.
Okay.
We got Dalvin Cook, Michael Carter, and who's the third running back?
Israel Abinakanda,
That's
Izzy.
right, the rookie out of Pitt. I knew it wasn't Bam Knight because he got cut.
Right.
I just couldn't remember Izzy's. I'm gonna call him Izzy because I can't pronounce that last name, and
Most people can't, Jose, and that's quite all right.
I'm not even gonna try. Now, let's get to the wide receivers.
Okay.
Another scary. Another thing that worries me.
Okay.
Who the hell is the third receiver for the Jets? I know who the first two are. Actually, never mind. I take that.
Okay.
Who is who is the receiver that can step up if God forbid Gary Wilson, Alan Lazard, or Randall Cobb get hurt?
I mean, there is McCole Hardman, but he's had some drops in his career. He has a lot of speed.
And he is injury prone.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Obviously, he's fine from the hand injury he received in the Giants game, but you also have the three rookies behind him: Charles, Brownlee, and Gibson. So those are the unknowns, Jose.
We're really gonna trust rookies.
It's quite a risky shot.
All right, let's go to the part that makes me most comfortable.
Okay.
The defensive line.
Okay, I like that position.
Let's start with our guy Tyson. Favorite person to talk about. Carl Lawson. Shout out to Tyson.
Yep.
Carl Lawson. Jermaine Johnson. Uh, what, Will McDonald. How, Quentin Williams. Luca, help me out here.
You mentioned Jermaine Johnson, Will McDonald. You also got, uh, let's see, Michael Clemens, John Franklin Myers, Bryce Huff,
Oh God, not
Salmon.
Jacob. Not the. Don't, I'm not. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. Keep going.
Bryce Huff, Al
Okay.
Woods, former Seahawk, Quentin Jefferson, former
Oh,
Seahawk.
all right. Let me say something about Quentin Jefferson.
Okay.
Every Jets fan I know is happy about Quentin Jefferson.
We are.
Quentin Jefferson is a guy that picks his spot when it comes to rushing the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Last year for the Seattle Seahawks, I'm not making this up. You can look it up for yourself.
Okay.
He did not have a sack until week 6. Guess who his first sack was again?
Week 6. Um,
I'll
I
give
could.
you.
Okay.
I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
It's a quarterback that's starting off the season on PUP.
I know who you're talking about, Jose. That's Kyler Murray.
Yes. AKA the easiest guy to sack because his offensive line is like Swiss cheese.
Absolutely, lots of holes.
Yes. Yes. And he's also too busy playing the video game
Mm-hmm.
to study film. Allegedly.
Yep.
I'll say
Allegedly.
I'll say allegedly. Just so just so I don't get sued.
Yep.
Allegedly he's too busy playing video games to watch tape to watch film. After
Right.
that he only got two more sacks all season,
Hmm.
I believe. So while everyone is excited about Quinn Jefferson, that is why Quinn Jefferson. Warning, red flag,
Hmm.
whatever you want to call it.
Okay. I will keep that note, Jose.
So let's get the linebackers.
Okay.
We have Quinn's brother Quincy,
Okay. Yes.
CJ Mosley, and the guy that scares the heck out of me because he can't tackle.
Is that Jamie Sherwood?
Yes. I was gonna call it something else, but I'm trying to be nice.
Understood, Jose.
I'm trying to be nice. Sherwood. Sherwood.
Sherwood is his name. Number 44.
A guy who can't tackle. And in my opinion, gets lost in coverage.
He's more of a run stuffer, Jose.
Which means all people have to do is throw it to the flat. Shout out to Jets Turbulence.
Sup,
My
Jets
guy Outlaw.
Turbulence.
My
Outlaw.
guy Outlaw. And of course, Scrub, my brother.
Scrub. Zero.
Thank you. Thank you guys for coming through. Sorry I haven't been in the comments yet.
No worries, Jose.
I just thought of. I was sharing this on social media.
Good, good, good.
My mistake, guys. My mistake. Need to be quicker on sharing this.
No worries,
Scrub if
Jose.
you scrub if you're not busy, call us and we can compare the, the Jets and your Giants. That should be very entertaining. And you don't even need the link because you share this stream out with me.
Yep. I've
So
streamed the link.
no, I'm talking to Scrub.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
He's on this. He's part of this. You know how you guys share share this. You said You know how on your channel multiple people can go live?
Yep.
Well, that's what me and Scrub have.
Mm.
We can go live like his channel, my channel, or both our channels. So he can come on
Yep.
without needing the link. So Scrubs, if you're not busy, come on up and we can talk giants as well as digitally and interesting and very entertaining. Now let's talk about the safety. Not when I when I say safety position, I don't mean actual safety position. I
Okay.
mean, I mean the position that gives me safety
Mm.
when it comes to my mental health. And I'm talking about the cornerback position
Cornerback.
with
Okay.
Ross Gardner, DJ Reed, and the third corner who was suspended for week one.
I mean, you also got Michael Carter, Jose, but I know who you're talking about. Eccles
Oh
was
yeah,
suspended.
Brandon Eccles. Thank you.
Yep.
Because I said this about Michael Carter when he got drafted. He cannot tackle. Now, Luca, I'll let you answer this question.
Okay. Do you believe the Jets should add another wide receiver, possibly a number two, or do you feel comfortable with this depth chart of wide receivers so far?
I'll let you go first.
I think a nice little prior to week one trade would be trying to get Marquise Brown from the Cardinals. Is it going to happen? I doubt it, but you saw
Oh,
how the Cardinals were shipping
oh,
guys off already.
oh, it could because the Cardinals are having a fire sale,
Yes, sir.
a literal fire sale,
They're bringing in the tanks, Jose.
where the Cardinals are going to be the dumpster fire of the whole NFL this year. And I said this when I spoke. Oh, Scrub has joined the live. Scrub, come on in. You don't. Yeah, you cannot eat it.
What up, though?
What's up?
So, Scrub,
Yes.
I said this on Monday when I did my live with Hawks Nest. I don't know if you.
I did not get a chance to see that.
Alright, so I said this thing, and I'm saying this to both of you.
Mm-hmm.
Defensive, I feel very, very sorry for in the NFL is Buddha Baker. Because
Mm-hmm.
Buddha Baker is a great safety who is playing on a dumpster fire of a team who requested to be traded. And instead they said, hey, we'll throw you $2 more million to shut up. Stop me when I start telling lies.
I would have needed 20 more million per year, fully guaranteed, and then you could have possibly got me to shut up.
Exactly.
100%.
So I really, truly feel sorry for Buddha Baker. And I can see him possibly getting traded to 2 or 3 teams. And you can stop me when you think I'm I go way back.
Okay.
I think possibly the Washington Commanders, Redskins football team, whatever their name is this week.
Yep.
The New York Jets,
Mm-hmm.
or, and this is the last team, the Baltimore Ravens.
Okay.
Who need a safety? Because Kyle Hamilton is not the answer. No offense to Tyson Jose, big Notre Dame fan and what. The Jets did draft Kyle Hamilton.
Well, I'll say this as far as Buda Baker to the Ravens, it would help them out. Hamilton is I don't think you don't want him as your best safety, but I think their other safety is Teddy is even worse than he is. They
Mm-hmm.
need help. They definitely need help with that secondary because without I said this the other day on another live stream. If the outside of Marlon Humphrey, no, I'll inform you later. Don't worry. But outside of Marlon Humphrey and maybe Hamilton,
no,
and that's
not even Hamilton.
None of their guys give me confidence.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have the guys in the secondary. They definitely don't have the pass rush. I think I don't know. They would have to make a move for someone like an Aaron Donald.
Yes.
I don't know if the Rams should be looking to try to get something back for him because I don't think they're going anywhere. I think the window's closed now.
They just signed a kicker who missed 5 kicks in a playoff game.
Well, there you go. As far as the other teams, you mentioned the Jets and who else? The Commanders. The Commanders, it would be an upgrade, yes. I think they don't need them. Ravens need Boot Baker the most. The Commanders could use him, but I think they'll survive with who they have. I don't think they're if it's there from, I say take it, of course, but they don't need to actively pursue Buda Baker.
Let's get to this question brought to you by our boy Outlaw, aka Bishop from Juice.
Oh my god!
Shout out to you, Outlaw. So I have the Jets winning in a shootout, 31-28.
Okay.
Luca, what about you? And then you'll go last.
I think here's the thing. I've said this. They'll win one of the first games either against Dallas or Buffalo, but I think they'll take the victory here. I'm going to go 28-17 Jets.
Ooh. Okay.
And Scrubs?
No Von Miller's going to be key, but I think the Bills will still win. I think they'll beat Dallas. Something about Dallas, it just when the Jets with this defense, I think they can handle Dallas. I think I could be wrong. I'm not saying the Jets can't win, but they got to show me.
I'm 9-11.
I know.
Yep.
I would say the final score would probably be, I'll say 38-34.
Oh, you're going to shoot out like me.
I think there'll be a few field goals, but it's mostly going to be a lot of up and down. Maybe a defensive score turns the tide, and you get that high number.
Which makes me feel better about my fantasy draft.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that in the back chat.
Copy.
Sounds good.
Yes.
We got a Jet ready. representative. And now we have a Giants representative.
Here we go, Jose. You and your chaos.
Yep.
How you feeling about your Giants?
I'm feeling more. I don't really have a good feel on this team. Like, I got to see them play. I know I saw the preseason. I heard all the reports, but I'm like, even with all that, I don't know how that's going to translate because, and especially against Dallas, we struggled against Dallas.
Week 1 Sunday Night Football.
We have struggled against Dallas for the past 6 or so years.
I'd say 7.
There you go. Like after Dak's first year, it's just been
when the OBJ broke his leg.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a nightmare, but
yes,
it at least on paper we finally got a number 1 receiver with Darren Waller. We have some speed now. Guys that could get some separation like Jalen Hyatt. Paris Campbell has some speed.
Hold on. Let's rewind that. Can we knock out Darren Waller a receiver? Let's call him a number 1 option.
He's going to receive the ball. I don't say I would have specified wide receiver. I said receiver because he's going to catch the daggone ball.
Yeah, it's just he said
just as a receiver, not wide receiver, not just.
My bad.
I was very deliberate with what I said, Jose.
My bad.
I mean, I get it. Number 1 option would be more clearer, so like I suppose, but you know what I'm talking about. And he's going to have reps. He's going to take some snaps out on the outside wide anyway, and to the side.
And you know I like being petty.
So, yes, you do. I don't love. I don't know about Eric Gray. Eric Gray seems like he okay. I'm not a big Matt Breida guy.
No, I'm not either.
And really the offensive line. In theory, we should be better. I like our center better than what we had last year.
Yeah,
but those guards. I mean, Bredesen was solid, but Glowinski was a disappointment.
No, not Glowinski. Oh God.
And then the depth. I do not love the offensive line depth. What's up?
Scrap.
Yes, Jose.
Not to make you feel bad. But do you know where Glowinski started his career?
With the Seahawks?
Yes. Do you know how many years he lasted with the Seahawks?
2.
1.
Damn.
I didn't even know he was a Seahawk.
I didn't either. I just guessed. But like that reaction, Jose kind of told me all I didn't know. Like, okay, yeah, this is not a promising prospect, but this is who we got. So,
I only saw 2 episodes, so I'll let Luca answer this.
How did you like Hard Knocks so far with the Jets? Last episode was fire. Obviously, you had the interaction with Aaron Rodgers and Jihad Wards, which is getting everybody fired up on Twitter. It's creating a whole Twitter war over that.
oh my goodness.
So I loved the last episode.
I'm not saying a word.
I haven't kept up with her. I've never been a big Hard Knocks guy, so I can't really say.
Like I said, I only saw 2 episodes. So.
But yeah, like I said, I got to the offense. Let me talk about the defense. So
yeah,
we're starting 2 rookie corners.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, let me take back that. Oh God. Because we saw how Seattle did with two Ricky corners.
Tariq Woolen.
Yeah.
and Kobe Bryant.
I mean, the corner play last year was passable.
Bad.
No, well, some of it was bad. Some of it was passable. I think Adoree Jackson's a good. Can I finish, Jose? Adoree Jackson, a good sorry dude. He's the best guy we got, but I think we move off him after this season. He's not a difference maker. Hopefully, the kid we got this year can in the first round.
Banks.
He can make it. Yeah, Banks.
Yes, that is a bad runner. I can't finish that.
Yeah, he'll probably have some struggles throughout the year, but I think he'll hold up all right for the most part. Hawkins is shown out during camp. But to have Adoree Jackson in the slot, I'm like, okay.
God.
We're in trouble.
Oh, no.
And we brought back and Darnay Holmes is on the roster still. I'm like, how the heck how he make the final? How did he make the initial 53? But
you let the Seahawks add Julian Love. Thank you for that.
That hurt, but I'm not panicked about that.
No.
Yeah, you're not too concerned. You got McKinney,
well.
Belton.
Oh, yes.
McKinney, Belton, Pinnock played well last year. McLeod, if he could get healthy, he could either play outside corner or be that safety spot too. So
the last time McLeod was healthy
was last year.
Before last season.
He
was with the Rams.
The Yams. No, but like that's the thing. I don't know his status right now. They didn't put him on an IR, so the guess is he'll probably be back before that 4-week window, hopefully. But we'll see. Linebackers, we traded for Isaiah Simmons.
Yes, that excites me. Because I am a big Isaiah Simmons fan.
Like I see what he can be. I'm just not too excited because I'm like, okay, we traded for him.
Right.
You gave him a 7th round pick.
No, the risk isn't high. That part's fine. It's just that I'm not counting on him to he's better than what we have, sure, but considering how bad the linebacker play has been the past few years, I'm not holding my breath on that.
You're not expecting him to be a star or anything. He's just going to be a contributor.
Exactly.
That's great.
Now, I do have confidence in the defensive line.
Yeah, you've got a lot there.
Lawrence, of course.
Dexter Lawrence, Leonard Williams, Kayvon Thibodeau.
God damn, that's scary.
A'Shawn Robinson.
Robinson will help. We traded for Carlos Basham.
Yeah, that gives you depth.
That should help with some edge setting because you're good. Last year that run defense was, oh my god.
Yeah, it was bad.
Like and that was even with Lawrence and Williams, and without them, it was even so.
Yeah, who was the defensive tackles that the Giants had last year outside of them? I'm trying to think.
You can't remember them because they were so bad.
It was Justin Ellis. I remember one of them.
Justin who?
Exactly. I obviously watched some of the Giant games last year because my brother's a Giants fan, but the run defense was horrific. And it's, again, as you said, the back of defensive line last year was bad and the linebacker play was bad. So when you combine both, it's not great.
Yeah. It should be better, but the one thing why I can't get excited is because this is the same thing that's held the team back for too many years. Injuries. Mm-hmm. And we've been near or at the top for the past 14 years in that regard. So I know they got the new turf for the stadium. Maybe that changes something, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with the Giants. I don't know. I'm optimistic, but I'm like cautious, very cautious.
And
if
I can add one thing,
by all means,
just our Jets fan, like Jets turbulence, or willingly don't trust Gino. I'm warning you. Don't trust Daniel Jones.
Oh, no, understand something. I'm not holding my breath on Daniel Jones. I think he played well last year. I'm not expecting this big jump where he's going to have 35 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Like, he's going to pass for 4,000 yards, rush for at least 600, anything like that. No, it's nothing like that. So I'm very just, all right. Can he just not screw it up like last year?
Right.
And to be fair, that's where I am with Geno Smith. Can he not screw it up?
Yeah, but Geno had a damn good year last year. He was better than Daniel Jones.
That was good for Geno, but I see both quarterbacks, in my opinion, as neither can take the team over the top. If they need somebody to like carry on their back, I'm sorry, I don't see either Geno Smith or Daniel Jones as either.
But with how the teams are set up, I don't think either of them, for the respective teams, need to carry it on their back.
That's true.
They didn't. They said they got like they have the weapons, but it's not like, hey, They didn't say you are the weapon. Make it happen. You are part of the.
Yeah, you're just part of the team.
Yeah, though I'm still amazed.
But I think what I actually meant to say was I don't see Geno or Daniel Jones taking a team over the top.
No, I get what you're saying. Like, and
Luca.
What's your prediction on the? Go ahead, Jose.
Can I go first?
Go ahead.
Sorry to cut you off, but I know the contract says Gino can get paid up to a certain money. Right now, he's only getting paid $10 million.
They really set it up to be it's a year-by-year deal, basically.
Yes.
They were smart with how they set up that contract. So if he plays well, he's going to get a lot of that money. If he doesn't, well, you can get off him after this season alone.
Yeah, his base salary for this year is about $1.2 million, if I'm reading this correctly on Spotrac. Then it's $12 million, and then it's $14 million for base salary, but that doesn't include like signing bonuses and everything else included.
His signing bonus was $10 million. That was his signing bonus. There's no. Now let's get to this question.
All right. What's your prediction on the record of the Jets? I got them winning to 11 to 12 games this year. If they could win 7 games last year, Zach Wilson, I think this team. Yeah, 11 to 12 games, in my opinion, is where they're going to be at.
Scrub.
That's where they should be at. But they're that team that I'm like, they got to show me. Until they show me. Of course,
understandable.
Vegas had their over-under, I think, at 9.5. I think so. Like, it's been I checked on it like last week. But
that makes sense in my opinion.
They should be over.
Yeah, it should be over.
I took the under because they're the Jets. I've seen the story too many times.
I guess, yeah.
But if I want to be wrong.
Of course.
Like people think no, I want to be wrong. I want the Jets to do well.
Of course.
So as of right now, I got them 8-9 wins.
Okay. Duly noted.
Look, since I'm the only one who hasn't answered.
Okay, Jose.
I like Outlaw. Got them at 11 to 12 wins.
Okay.
But I do have them beating the Patriots twice, beating the Dolphins twice. Scrub.
Mm-hmm.
We know why I have them. beating the Dolphins twice. Let's say it together on 3. 1, 2, 3.
And I'll let you finish real quick, but I actually I think they're gonna split with both teams.
What?
I think they're gonna split with both teams.
Okay.
Split with the Dolphins is understandable. I think that's what's going to happen. The only reason I may not see a Patriots, the only reason I think a Patriots split is possible is like if the Jets rest their starters week 18, the Patriots just want to play their guys, I guess. But I have them winning week 3, but yeah.
But the Patriots play all well always.
As we barely win in New England, so that's understandable.
Yeah, see that's what worries me. Like them division matchups is like
and not to press the panic button.
Mm-hmm.
But if Aaron Rodgers does have a weakness, it's against Bill Belichick. He has never done good against Belichick.
That's true. As recently as last year, we saw it.
That's true.
The link is in the chat if people.
I think the Patriots. I'm sorry, the Patriots took like a lead early in that game last year, and then the Packers had to come all the way back and win.
That game went to overtime, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could have just they got like 2 or 3 more plays. They win that game.
Scruff?
What's up?
I hate to do this deal here, but I have to.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to project total wins for your Giants, that's
10. I'd say 9 to 10. I think they'll be around that same area.
And
honestly, we should have won 10 games last year, but they won they fell asleep against Washington, one tie against them.
I went to that game. I was amazed that I actually went to a football game and saw a tie.
Scruff?
What's up?
I have to defend the queen we have in common.
Listen, I'll tell it too. There's no reason we should tie in that game. We should.
No.
The second game?
Yes.
Oh yeah. We got away with one the second game. I came in front. Because Darnay Holmes was. I'm like, Darnay Holmes about to cost us another game. They ain't throw the flag though.
Shout out to the Queen Sports Adelic.
Oh my
God. Scrub, tell people how to find the channel because it would take me all day to
Sports Adelic.
Get the link.
It's just what it sounds like. Sports Adelic.
Mm-hmm. Isn't there a hyphen in the middle?
I think there's a hyphen. Sports -A-Delic.
Yeah.
DELIC.
Shout out to that queen that has to deal with all that crazy ass once a week. So, guys, thank you for taking your time out of your schedules. We will continue this conversation in the back chat into the next one. And anyone didn't watch Monday stream that I did with the Hawks Nest, I said I had to see Hawks going 11-6.
I can see that.
I was saying 10-7 all off season and he got me
to go one up.
Yes, to go one up.
before we go, Outlaw asks the prediction for the Giants-Cowboys game.
Oh,
It's either the Giants win that and split, or they lose, and it's going to be a complete sweep for this. What? How many years? It was 6th year in a row.
it would be 8. It would be 8 years.
No, we split a few years back. I think
you swept in 2016. And I think from 2017 on, I think
we got one split. I think that was right. Joe Judge's first year.
Oh God,
that's right. You did win.
Not Joe Judge.
That mess of a coach.
Not.
Well, listen, the organization was a whole mess.
Joe Brown would have been a better coach.
Listen, when you got GMs that don't know how to build teams,
right, and don't know how to hire coaches either.
Yeah, like he knew how to identify talent, but identifying talent and building a team are not the same thing.
Right, like certain picks he obviously got right. Like some of the guys like McKinney and Andrew Thomas, but there was also some bad picks in between, like DeAndre Baker, who was last
and
Will
Hernandez, second round.
Though, some of that was the player, some of that was the coach, because you still need a coaching, and
of course,
the coaching was not good because he had a decent rookie year, and then what happened?
All went down.
But yeah, as far as the Cowboys, as far as week 1, I got the Giants winning.
Okay.
It's good.
Yeah. We'll see. Listen, my pockets ain't that deep, dog. But
that is why I call him Bishop.
But I mean, if there was a Jets jersey I would get, it would be Sauce Gardner, because he is that dude.
He's that guy.
Unlike that number 8 guy who I have no faith in.
By the way, both of my guests have something in common. They do not watch movies.
He said we don't like movies. I am not a movie person. I will not be able to sit here because the movies don't hold my attention long. I'll be like, okay, it's time to do something else.
Understandable.
Both of you my brothers, but I want to strangle both of you. So. That's being facetious, you two.
Yes.
I know.
Yes, do not shut us down for that, please.
Yes, he does not mean that.
And with that being said, guys, thank you for your time. We will continue this conversation in the back chat until the next one.
Yep.
God first. God bless. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. God bless California and New York and Seattle. God knows I have to say Seattle. Otherwise I'll get in trouble. Scrub, get this last comment by out loud.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. But so is Tariq Woolen. Get that right out loud.
And I can't wait for Jalen Hyatt to burn all of them. Now, whether he gets smaller, that's a different story.
Until the next one, we're out. Peace. Go support their channel.
Yep.
Luca, shout out your channel quickly.
We're on the Big Blue in the Bronx channel. My brother is actually the head of the channel. Me and a buddy of ours help out. Obviously, Big Blue in the Bronx is a Giants-Yankees channel, but we do a lot more over there. We're doing a doubleheader for New York baseball this Sunday and more NFL coverage with the season starting, so it should be a lot of fun.
And I will be live all weekend and starting Next weekend I will do all day football, Saturday and Sunday, with
Okay.
college and the NFL.
All right.
Oh, and Gilbert Arena. Don't be scared. Come on now. And let me debunk you say you scored 60 on Kobe. Because you didn't. Respectfully. So with that being said, into the next one. We're out. Peace.